Good morning, Russell. Good morning, Finn. Let me just start taking the roll. Good morning, Alara. Oh, holy smokes. Okay, so I'll start at the top. Good morning, Russell. Good morning, Finn. Good morning, Alara. Good morning, Colden. Good morning, Dia. Good morning, Chen Chen. I need somebody to take notes. If somebody wants to take notes, that'd be awesome. Good morning, Lex. Where's Lex? Good morning, Jules. I need a note taker. Going once. Go. Good morning, Owen. Good morning, Cooper. Russell, I think Dia, that's awesome. I think if you get onto the meeting first for 3 days out of the 5 in the week, I'll give somebody a certificate for that. That shows a little bit of get up and go. You might want to put that in the notes there, Dia. Whoops, sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on a second. I got you there, Lex. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Lena. Good morning, Mallory. Good morning, Everett. You guys are up bright and early. That's good. Good morning, Ollie. Good morning, Maggie. Maggie, I'm going to be emailing you about the newsletter. I got some ideas. I need you to check in on that newsletter today because, like I said, I have some ideas for it, and I'll talk about it in a second. Good morning, Emmett. Good morning, Cameron. You guys need to get outside today. It's going to be a good one. It's like 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to wait a little bit, and then we'll get started. Good morning, Ella. Good morning, Ezra. You watch Grease, you mean the country or the musical? Good morning, Zoe. Hi, Hazel. Okay, so we're going to get going here. Good morning, Elka. So I hope you had a good weekend. And I'm just going to have a couple things that we need to talk about. Good morning, Sadie. Good morning, Rowan. Sadie Childs. Okay, so a couple things. I don't know if you realize this, but next week we're moving into something called the continuation of learning. So these last 2.5 weeks they've called it quote unquote a maintenance of learning. I kind of took that to say, hey, let's get a schedule started and let's get going and continue what we were doing. So for us, I don't think there's going to be that much of a change. But again, you're going to be getting more information and your parents are going to be getting more information about a quote unquote continuation of learning. And I think for us, your schedule is going to change just a little bit. You're going to have like Monday through Thursday will be the same as what we're doing now. Good morning, cadence. And then Friday, you're going to have more of a sort of a work time, independent work time, meet with your teachers. But again, we'll go over that next week. I think we're in pretty good shape. And what I need to talk about is like the level of work. When I asked you guys last week about the workload just from me, most people said that it was okay, that it was about regular. And I just want you guys to know that if you feel stressed out or you're getting a lot of work from different people, you guys just talk to me and I can take away work from you. Okay. So your work here should be non-stressful, and I'm trying to make sure that it's paced correctly. But anyway, just be aware that your schedule is going to be tweaked a little bit, and I need you to just kind of, check in and make sure you're at the right place at the right time. And so what's happened this week is they're asking us to kind of just kind of pull back a little bit in preparation for next week. And so what that means, and this is kind of a change, is that we're not going to have green team meeting today at 11. Okay, we're going to continue meeting with the green team. We'll pick that back up next week at 11. Today, we're going to have a meeting at 11 just to talk about Vermont History Day. Okay, so at 11 o'clock, we'll have a Google Meet to talk about Vermont History Day. And if you have questions, that would be a good time to show up. It'll probably be about 15 to 20 minutes long. So again, today at 11 o'clock, we'll have a Google Meet that'll be about Vermont History Day. And then also we'll have on Wednesday, we'll have a Google Meet for Vermont History Day at 1:15. So it's really important that you're checking your email. I put a video explaining the schedule in your email. So it's like 4 minutes long. You just want to watch that video and kind of just pay attention. If you have any questions, always just let me know. So again, today at 11 o'clock, we have a Vermont History Day meeting. Wednesday at 1:15, we have a Vermont History Day meeting. And then Thursday and Friday at 1:15 in the afternoon, we're going to have some gaming sessions. So again, I'll be in communication with you about that, but that's the plan for right now. And the plan for right now too, with the gaming sessions, is that we'll have we'll have a Bedrock version going, and then we'll have the desktop version going. And what I'm hopeful, good morning, Somerset, and good morning, Mia. What I'm hopeful is that Emmett Jarvis and Owen Lathrop did a really nice job of building in the desktop version. So I'm hopeful that Emmett and Owen will kind of be guiding the process in the building. Okay. Good morning, Owen. So again, just real simple. Make sure you check your email. There's some gaming links. Sorry, I got distracted. Make sure you check your email. There's links to videos in that email that'll help guide you through the process for the week. In terms of what you need to be doing today, if you did not already watch 4.2 in the Odyssey, you need to watch that, and you need to send me an email. And the criteria for the email the criteria for what you need to respond to are in the email that I've sent to you this morning. Okay, basically you have to identify a positive character trait, a negative character trait, and then give me some feedback on how it is listening to the story and how it is with Dynamix Online. If you send me that email about the Odyssey, you get your Odyssey 2 certificate. And that, again, we had about, I think, 20 people did it last week and got their certificates. And if you did not do that, that should be your first priority today. Your second priority for today is to watch the secondary source video. That's also in your email. And just start thinking about getting secondary sources for your Vermont History Day. So really this week, we're just going to be focused on the Odyssey and Vermont History Day. And if you want your Odyssey 2 certificate, you have to watch the video, send me an email, and then also watch the Vermont History Day secondary sources. Okay. So we have a question. Hazel Green, we don't have an educational edition of Minecraft that hasn't worked. So what needs to happen is if you have a desktop version or if you have the Pocket Edition, you need to give me your gamer tag. Send me an email with your gamer tag, and then I can invite you into both of those games. Okay. So speaking of certificates, um, this week there are 3 possible certificates you can earn. There's an Odyssey 3 certificate. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to put up some more episodes of the Odyssey. You can watch those and then respond. And actually, you're going to respond using Flipgrid. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. First certificate is an Odyssey certificate. Second certificate is Vermont History Day. If you turn in your secondary source analysis sheet, you'll get a certificate for that. And then the third certificate is for creativity. If you send in an example of your creativity, I'll post that on the website and I'll post that on Instagram. And I just really enjoy seeing how you guys are being creative. So those are the 3 opportunities for this week. Again, those are optional, but if you're planning on competing in Vermont History Day, obviously you want to be focused on that. Does anybody have questions so far? It's like just because we're online doesn't mean it doesn't feel like a Monday. That's for sure. The race results. So we had, I think, 30 people participated in the Dynamix online race series, which is awesome. I'm figuring out the top 3 randomly selected winners. I'm going to put all the results in a video, and that video should be posted, I'm hopeful, by this afternoon. So thank you, everybody who participated in that. The next race is going to be the weekend of April 17th. So if you're interested and you want to keep going, don't hesitate to get outside, be running, walking, riding, whatever it is to keep yourself healthy. And again, the second leg of the Dynamix race series will be April 17th, that weekend. Okay, so if you did it, but you forgot to submit something, that's okay. I'll post the race entry form. You can still put your name in, but obviously you have to have your name entered in by 12 o'clock noon on Sunday in order to be eligible for the prize. It's not really a prize, it's just recognition. And then the other thing that I want to mention just real quick is that, believe it or not, we had a student come up with an idea for an online yearbook, a Dynamix 802 online yearbook. And she has started it already, and it looks awesome. And it's sort of a pictorial of the things that we've been doing, including some of our creative work. And it's really awesome. And if you are interested in working on the Dynamix 802 online yearbook, which is a really cool idea, if you could send me an email, that would be great. And then we'll get a committee going so that we can have sort of at the end of the year, maybe we can just have either a slideshow or a short video movie about all the good things that you guys have been doing. And that's something that we can start thinking about building now, and we can build out for the rest of the year. So again, yearbook, we're going to have an online yearbook, which I think is a really cool idea. And then the second thing is we have a newsletter. Maggie Cords and I think Ella Averbeck and Alara and some other kids are interested in this newsletter. And I have some ideas for that newsletter, and I'll be emailing you guys about that. But the newsletter would be, the newsletter would be just a way of announcing different things that are happening, and we might just want to send that out like every Wednesday so that it's just another way of getting in touch with people. And so Dia has a suggestion that if you want to email me your school picture, we can start putting your school pictures or a picture of you. We can start putting a picture of you into that online yearbook, and that online yearbook it's a kind of a great idea. And so that'll be really cool to get going. Okay, so we have a newsletter, we have an online yearbook in play, and we just got to make sure that we're following through on these. Okay, so for today, I just want to be clear. For today, look at the grammarians. For today, I want you guys to read your email If you didn't send me an email about the Odyssey Part 2, you need to do that, and then you need to watch the secondary resource video, and we'll continue working on the secondary sources tomorrow, okay? So don't also forget 11 o'clock, we're going to have a Google Meet about Vermont History Day. I'll send everybody the link to that. If you're inspired, you can certainly show up, and we'll just be talking about Vermont History Day. Are there any final questions? It's really great to have people involved. We're also going to try and have another meetup. We had a social meeting last week on Wednesday, which was cool. So we'll try and have another social meeting. And I really appreciate all the work that people are doing. Thanks also for your feedback. That's been great. And yeah, just keep it going. All right. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it going. If you have any questions, make sure you email me and let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And don't forget, you have science today at 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I'm not sure who goes first, but you have those half an hour sessions. All right. Any last questions people have? Alrighty, folks. Have a great day. If you do have questions, let me know. Your first priority is to read that email. Okay, you get that email every day. And you guys have a great afternoon. Make sure you get outside. It looks beautiful out. Okay, thanks, everybody, and have a great day. Bye now.